Malachi.
My goodness, it gave me a daggum heart attack. I tell you what, dude, I didn't have any faith. I told you, it wasn't like last year. I remember we sat here in this garage last year.
Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
SEC championship, and I said, "Don't worry, buddy. Ortega's got us." And then, even though LSU do miss those two free throws, I said, "We never make this play work. We never, ever, ever make this play work." Colin Chandler with the Hail Mary, Malachi Moreno, and then the post game, they said it wasn't even supposed to be for him. First option was Ortega, second option was Zell. Colin Chandler just did his own thing, chucked the thing down there, and thank goodness he did. Malachi Moreno, that big 7-1 something guy get up there again. You know what? Let's relive the daggum thing. Here we go. Let's pull it up for everybody. Oh my goodness. It was just, and we'll get to how he shouldn't have even been there in the first place, but let's not even worry about that right now. Let's relive it a couple times.
Long throw in, caught by Marino, the jumper, got it! The Cats come back to win!
Oh my goodness.
That was good. That's a home run play right there, Dave. That's exactly what we were just talking about.
Malachi Moreno, the freshman, a catch and shoot. Long throw in, caught by Moreno, the jumper, got it! The Cats come back to win!
He caught that one,
didn't he? Play right there, Dave.
He caught that one, didn't he? Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. Stop sharing. Here we go.
Ortega made the longest shot in history, in Rupp, and now Malachi made the best shot in on the road.
You think so? You think it's the best one? There's been a lot of really, really good shots, but
yeah.
that one, we thought Ortega's shot was going to change the season. I don't know. That one,
Georgetown.
That one right there might be the one to change it. All right. So you were at basketball practice the first half. So I'm just going to run you down the first half. Wasn't much to talk about. Kentucky had 3 points through like the first 12 minutes of the game. It was yeah. I couldn't even talk about it when he got home. I couldn't even talk about it. I changed. We went from watching. I watched it on my phone on the drive, and then got here, had it on in the house, and I said, we got to switch up everything. Change of scenery. Came out in the garage, turned it on, and thank goodness we changed. We got here. It might have been because you showed up for basketball practice and changed the mojo. But the team just looked lethargic, like they have a lot of the first half.
Just like Mississippi State.
Yep, like
it
most
was
of the game.
Ugly.
Yeah. I mean, just like a lot of these daggone games. I don't need that light on right now, but coming off cuts and screens, and we weren't bad defensively. It might have been more because the LSU offense is just not great. They got some bucket getters. Their best score was out. But it just I thought we had figured it out in the second half of the Mississippi State game. Ball movement was great. We were knocking down shots, and we didn't have low that second half. So it's hey, let's carry that momentum into LSU on the road. We did not. We came out flat, looked terrible. 18-point deficit would have got to by the time the second half tipped. They went out and scored, and then we started playing a little bit of defense. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We got out in transition. That's when you got home, so you watched that. You got out in transition. Colin Chandler had a couple steals. Ortega, like he always does. Cam had the steal.
For the first lead of the game.
But we cut into that deficit because we actually started running some things and being serious about our offense. Zell started cooking early. That was big. I was not big on him, and still not really him playing the point guard position. I think he's got to he's still got a lot to figure out there, because he's a two guard, and when he does play the point, there's not a lot of pace, and then when he wants to speed the ball up, and put some tempo to the offense. He plays with his head down a lot. He did look like that way in the second half, though, and he started making shots. And that's the biggest thing. His confidence went up, started making shots. The outside shot would go, and he went inside. But the offense was just fluid. Cam hit a couple threes. Colin hit a couple threes. Otega hit a couple massive threes. Offensive rebound kickouts. Like, we were generating offense in half court and also in transition, second chance buckets. Like, it all came together in the second half. I do not understand why we can't put two halves of basketball together. If we could do that, if the second half of the Mississippi State game and the second half of the LSU game was one game, we'd have beat both those teams by 20 and not have to get a miracle shot from Moreno. But talk to me. What do you think about the second half from what you got to see? Obviously, player of the game's Malachi Moreno.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot from Otega Oweh. He took over as well. I talked about Zell. We saw some Brady and Garrison minutes when Moreno got in foul trouble. What did you see from Kentucky that you liked in the second half?
Yeah. I'm just glad Zell could get his flow back, and the champ, he already has rings and stuff at home. Bring more. Let's bring more home. More home.
That's why he was brought here, because he's he was on a championship team and got that experience. We haven't gotten that dude yet. But yeah, he started making shots. Let me as you're talking, I'll pull up the box score so we can. We've been pretty excited running around the house.
Tega, we could use that every game. Those threes that he hit, a bunch of them. He just drove through that shot clock violation.
Oh.
You're blind. My gosh, that was clearly off. We would have needed a Malachi miracle if they just ruled that.
Yeah, that seemed clean. Those refs just can't quite figure it out. Forrest, these are state line code, man. We don't mess with that stuff Colin's out there doing. I'm sure they're great people, but we only rock one hat in this house, and that's state line. But all UK ball 25, get 25% off anything on the website, including this hat or that hat or any of those hats. Or
the one Lori Hawkinsmith made.
She just won. That's right. All right, so let's go through the box score. A really good 21 minutes from Yelly. I thought he hit a couple shots, 4-7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, so shot 50% from 3, 5 boards. So that's good, and played good defense. Only collected one foul. Malachi Moreno, 20 minutes, 10 points.
More Malachi.
Yeah, well, he would have played a lot more. He just got in foul trouble, so that was unfortunate. But he came in into that game, and listen, hold on. You see, you're interrupting our flow, Auburn. We're not. Yes, there's a big win by Arkansas. You also just got smacked by Auburn, so you needed one here. Cal knows how to get a team to respond, and you're beating up on a good win. Good win. We got you in a couple weeks on the road. I'm nervous about that one, but we'll get there when we get there. So yeah, Moreno 4-7 from the field, the biggest shot, 8 boards. Again, he's collecting on the glass. And I mean, think about this. He had 10 points and 8 boards. Only played 20 minutes because he get that 4th foul early in the second half. Otega Oweh, 37 minutes, which is crazy. Otega Oweh apparently had the flu, and we literally just had the flu, right? We had tore us up. So apparently he was sick and he missed a shoot around, didn't practice. They got him some IVs. So that was his Otega Oweh's flu game. Unfortunately, he came up short on that free throw. But everything happens for a reason. He makes that free throw, they might get a chance to go down and score and win this game. So, he carried this team in the second half like he has done a lot. And him doing it not 100%. That's we are building momentum, building steam for SEC Player of the Year, Otega Oweh. Love that he's kind of hitting his stride as we're getting into SEC play. All right, let's get back to the box score here. Go ahead.
I remember Tega had got a new haircut this season. I kind of forget what what the last haircut was.
Remember
but
the braids, the long braids?
Maybe we bring him back. I mean, maybe we bring him back. Maybe that's
It's gonna take a little bit to get them braids going, man. He went the fresh and so clean look. Okay, so then Aberdeen 34. I didn't realize he played 34 minutes. I thought Jasper got more time. 34 minutes, 17 points. Pretty much most of that
I didn't see Jasper at all.
He did not play the second half.
Oh.
He got some minutes in the first half. All 8 of his minutes were in the first half. I thought he ran the offense pretty well. He got Colin a couple open shots that he missed, but he just struggled finishing around the rim, which has kind of been Jasper Johnson's kryptonite so far. But Denzel Aberdeen, 34 minutes, 17 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, and that they wasn't necessarily great shots that he took, honestly, but they were going in. He was feeling it, and I think that was because he got a couple at the early or got a couple easy buckets at the rim. 4 assists. So I mean, not great, but playing a point guard position, 4 assists. I might have to eat a little bit of crow after my tweet from the first half. Only had 1 turnover, so 4-to-1 ratio. Not terrible. You would like to see 6-7 assists from your point guard, but again, that's not his natural spot. Cam Williams got the start today. 28 minutes, only had 5 points, 1 of 3 from the field, but had that big steal to take the lead and really, really switch momentum around. And then on your bench, okay, I didn't mention this to you. The big change today was Yelovich and Cam getting the start. So it had been Mo at the 4 getting the start, and we played around. So
I didn't really see Mo that much. Did he play a lot in the first?
He played some in the first half, gave some hustle minutes. He played a little bit in the second half. The problem is Mo Diabata isn't a guy you can play heavy minutes in a second half when you're down 18 points.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a guy that, you know, in a game against Tennessee, Mo is going to be crucial against Tennessee on Saturday because him and Carey are going to battle. Like, you know, the front court is going to be big. We got our show tomorrow. We're going to preview the Tennessee game, but the front court's going to be massive because Akpar and Carey and these dudes are bullies, and it could be a problem. So Mo Diabata is going to be a big key in Saturday's game. He could have been big in the first half of this game. We just got down by too many points, and you got to have scores. So you got to have a Yelovich, you got to have Cam, Moreno, even Brandon Garrison is probably better offensively than Mo. Brandon Garrison gave you 15 minutes, didn't give you any points. Brandon Garrison got to finish at the rim, dude. Got to finish at the rim. Had a couple. I think he had an assist, another nice little high-low. He does seem to play that pretty well, but you can't. I mean, 15 minutes. He had 2 assists. 15 minutes, and you had freaking 3 rebounds. Need more of that from you. Colin Chandler, Colin Chandler didn't get a start, but he was in there to close the game. 25 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. That's a good stat line for someone who's playing, I think, 15 to 18 minutes, which is right where he needs to be. He got more time. Again, we need scores on the floor. So while he is a liability defensively, I think you just got to give and take there. No matter what, the second half is what it is. We get a win. This is what's crazy is as terrible as we shot in the first half, we ended the game at 45% from the field and 43% from 3. So not great numbers, but we were in the teens in shooting percentage in the first half. So whatever Pope does in the second half and whatever this team is like, God, have you seen the original Space Jams with Michael Jordan?
Yes, I think so.
You remember the secret sauce? Bugs Bunny gave him the secret sauce, and everybody gets all strong and pumped up, and they go back in the second half or to beat the. Okay, we need that at the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
let's have the secret.
We are Space Jam. We are Space Jam.
Yeah, wherever we make every team look like the Monstars, right? We take the secret stuff, drink that before the game.
Yeah.
And then, maybe we get a little bit extra sip on it at halftime. But
yeah, I just kind of
Just be glad you didn't have to watch the first half. Trust me, you would have been.
I
super upset.
kind of hated BG's game either way.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Honestly,
And we've seen that Mo Diabata can, off of his injury, he got those boards, put him right back up. He is not showing that.
Came back
anymore.
Indiana game, right?
Mhm.
Indiana game made a big presence there.
And we need more of that.
Yes,
specifically.
Mo Diabata. I gotta figure that. I say it different every time. Mo D. We'll just say, I think it is Mo Diabata. Anyways, tomato, potato.
Same thing.
He's got to generate kind of his own offense, right? There's going to be times where you can get him on the block. You can go one-on-one. He's going to have mismatches. Not a lot of mismatch in the SEC because, there's a lot of big fours, big fives. I really think we're going to have to see if you want Mo to have an impact in the game. I would love to see him at the 5. We saw it a little bit in the last game, Mississippi State. Mo at the 5. You got Yelly at the 4, even Cam at the 4, and then you go with the 3-guard lineup, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I would like to see. Because then you could have Jasper, you could have Ortega, you could have Zell in the game at the same time. You could pull out Jasper and put Colin in there and have Colin, Zell, Ortega, and so there's different combinations of guards you could run with. And Mo is big and strong enough. We just talked about this, right? Last show. You don't need to be 7 foot tall to get rebounds. Oscar Sheway, watch film. He would go get rebounds with the best of them, and he's not that big of a dude. Well, comparatively, right? He's a massive human, but comparatively, it's just and Mo, he's got the similar drive, right? He will go do that. You saw him chase. He was fingertips away from getting some offensive rebounds in this game. That changed, but. I'm just kind of rambling now. I'm speechless. Do you remember someone posted the video? I think it was BBN NBA. Somebody posted the video, and I was like, "Why'd you post this, man? Sitting up bad memories." Do you remember the game where we were down? Cal was coaching. Reed Shepherd, Antonio Reeves, Rob Dillingham. In Baton Rouge, LSU, Rob Dillingham went off in the second half, brought us back, he hit that crazy, got fouled, that crazy layup where he flipped it up in between 2 people, and then he hit the jump shot on the corner, and we went up. You remember how that game ended? How did it end?
Reed Shepherd made the game-winning.
That's Mississippi State. That was against Josh Howard, Mississippi State. Another really, really great game. That was also on the road. This game, they bring the ball in. They drive down the court. Fierro goes up and makes this great contest block, but then everybody falls asleep. Remember, it was going out of bounds. They threw it back in bounds. The guy had a tip shot at the end of the game and won. And then you see Angel Reese come running on the floor and cheering everybody. Oh, it was terrible. Felt awful. We were in Colorado for that game. So I was like, why are we posting that? But guess what? We just gave it right back to him tonight, baby. So all that had to happen. I didn't like seeing the memory, but guess what? Sorry, Baton Rouge. We just smacked you around. 18-point comeback. Malachi, miracle. Oh, my goodness. Let's flip it around, guys. We got to have a team who can give us 40 minutes of basketball.
We got a punching bag if we need it.
I did. I might have laid into that in the garage. Oh, man. It's some of this game. I was texting your Uncle Alex and T and some of the guys from the Border Rivals and Selena. I was like, I used strong words. I said, I hate watching this team play basketball because it's like you sit here and you're like, I see what it can be, but I also then have to, I see a second half, we come back, we win this game. I see beautiful basketball against Mississippi State. But then I also have to watch 3 points in 12 minutes. And it's just the emotional roller coaster this team puts you through. This season is going to age me. I'm going to be 45. You're going to look like me by the time the season's over with. It's just like, come on, guys, give us legit 40 minutes of good basketball. Let's see what this thing can do. All right. you have it in you. I know with injuries, I know all the the pieces have kind of been mismatched and whatnot, and the puzzle doesn't fit perfect. But that excuse has to go away because we are, over a third into the season, and we see you win games with what's on the court. So give us a whole basketball
The
game.
Jets fan from Fantasy Footballers.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick to this team. I'm going to stick with them, but I simply just hate this team.
At least they're giving us wins, man. Now they are.
Yeah, now.
But
now.
any closing thoughts? It's pretty cool. Your favorite player on the team hits that shot for us, man. That's pretty awesome. And I gotta
Again, start of the new season. It's the start of the new season.
That's what
Let's
you said last
beat
time.
T's team. Let's
T.
beat Team's team.
That's a tongue twister. Try that again.
Yeah. Let's beat T's
There
team.
you go.
Let's beat Team's team.
Yeah, well, let's go beat Tennessee. It's a tough one. This is one that can carry you though, because I remember yesterday it was tough cheering for Tennessee last night, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was tough.
I know.
It was tough cheering for Tennessee, but I did not want to play Rick Barnes' Tennessee team on a loss after a loss at home. We are at a disadvantage. They played Tuesday. We played Wednesday. We're gonna get home late, or early morning. Have a day of practice. Going to get back on the bus probably, and get to Knoxville. Not have a lot of time to rest, practice, shoot around, scout, those sort of things. But Tennessee playing a double overtime game, basically had to play a whole extra half to beat Texas A&M. That kind of evens the playing field a little bit out too. And then what you got to hope is this team off that shot rides a high, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't, but you got to ride that high and keep it going. You can't fall off, right? It's like, when you have too much sugar, all of a sudden you're freaking out and then poof, you crash, right? We can't crash yet. Let's crash after the Tennessee game and we'll have some time to recover. But we really need to carry this momentum because Tennessee is they're not going to score a lot of points on you, but they are going to beat you up. They're going to beat you up, and they certainly are not going to lose an 18-point lead at home. I guarantee that right now. Tennessee will not do that. Rick Barnes will not do that. They are too talented of a basketball team. They're too well coached of a team, even though Rick Barnes' questionable decision to close the second half and overtime.
Run it.
Yeah. You gotta call it. You gotta use your TO there, Rick. But it's okay. It worked out for us because you had to play extra.
We
basketball.
don't need no time to rest. We got ice in our veins. Ice in our veins.
Okay. I hope so. Otay, you need some rest though. Get rid of that daggone flu. Ice yourself. Hydrate. But
Spider. Get that rest. We need you.
Well, he's out. Did you not hear? I told you he had season insurance. Remember, he's out. But he is going to get
out
up
for the season.
And we talked about the medical red shirt. You forget about this already?
Well, I thought it was questionable. I didn't know that you said it was definitely.
Yeah, he's done. He's done for the season. But yes, get your rest. It's okay. It's all right. Medical red shirt. He's going to be back next year. You're going to get that shoulder all healed up. They're going to put, they'll give him some pieces and parts in there so it'll stay strong. And we'll get him back next year. So we tag up him with more experienced Jasper Johnson. You got me talking funny. And then you get a point guard out of the portal or something. We'll be all right. We're going to be all right. Get healthy, Spider. We're going to love you playing for the blue and white. But next season. But hopefully we get JQ back. Let's get JQ back maybe against Tennessee or afterwards.
Did he get hurt too? Or
he's got, remember, his ACL. He's got some swelling.
Again?
Well, it's just swelling in his knee. His ACL not jacked up, just swelling his knee, which is common after coming after that injury. But he's young. So let's get that thing healed up.
Yeah.
Enjoy this one, boys. Enjoy this one, BBN. Hell of a win. This could have been a catastrophe. Instead, we make a miracle comeback. Malachi Moreno, Kentucky miracle shot to get us back even 500 in SEC. And like you said last show, it's a new season, right? In this new season, we are 2-0. Let's just carry it on. And the next game, it's a new season. Let's get a win. We can build and build and build. And eventually, maybe this thing will click and we'll get a full game of MPO, Mark Pope offense. You got anything else?
Nope. other than, like you said, with Jane Clayton's, he does not look 18.
He does.
He looks like a massive human being is what he looks like.
Yeah, well, he is definitely a massive human being, but yeah, it's like my favorite movie with Bad Boys 2. You look 30. On that note, BBN, appreciate you. Again, State Line Co. All UK ball, 25, get 20% off. All their merch, they're dropping up some cool things. They got some big news about even expanding their company. So there's more to come from them. If you could please repost this, we would very, very much appreciate it. You go to our YouTube channel. This thing goes All UK Ball and Rando Recap on our mother network, Heavy Pour Sports, or just reshare this link. Give us a follow. Do all the things. We very, very much appreciate it. Let's go beat Tennessee or T's team. Go Cats. Peace.